Welcome to Earth Archives. If it is before a world war, mentioning the royal family will inevitably be synonymous with exaggeration and modification. The most famous is the French king, Sun King, Louis XIV. Although the royal family no longer has actual weight in today's world, do you know that some monarchs can influence the country and the world with wealth alone, even without power? Next, let's get to know the 10 richest kings currently. Before the show starts, please subscribe to the channel, like and share the channel, thank you. Without further ado, let's start the show. 10. Monaco Albert Alexandre Louis Pierre Grimaldi. Estimated net worth, $1 billion. Prince Albert II is the son of legendary figure Grace Kelly. His wealth mainly comes from the shares of the Bank of the Sea in Monaco, which manages the wealth of the Monte Carlo Casino and the Monte Carlo Opera House. In addition, he also owns his mother's property in Philadelphia, USA. In fact, his wedding with South African Olympic swimmer Charlene Wittstock in 2011 was one of the most expensive weddings in the world. 9. King of Morocco Mohammed VI. Estimated net worth, $2.1 billion. As the King of Morocco, Mohammed VI has an annual salary of $488,604. But in addition to being a king, he has another identity, a shrewd businessman and banker. Because his family owns the majority of shares in the French National Investment Bank, SNI, the company's business involves banking, mining, real estate, tourism, insurance, telecommunications and other industries. In addition, Mohammed VI also owns a lot of land in the country. According to a report in Forbes, the daily operating budget of the palace is reported to be as high as $960,000, and this bill is paid entirely by the Moroccan state. 8. Emir of Qatar, Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani. Estimated net worth, $2.1 billion. The wealthy Middle Eastern country of Qatar, the emir's wealth comes from founding and managing the Qatar Investment Authority, which is responsible for managing the country's surplus oil and natural gas reserves. It is well known that he also donated $137 million to support Al Jazeera, the first global news network in the Arab world. As of 2018, this 44-year-old king is the youngest monarch in the world. 7. Prince Hans Adam II of Liechtenstein. Estimated net worth, $3.5 billion. The Prince of Liechtenstein is the owner of the Liechtenstein Global Trust, the largest family private wealth company in Europe. This also makes the prince the richest monarch in Europe. Not only that, he is also a famous art connoisseur, with many luxurious collections displayed in the Liechtenstein Museum. In addition, his wealth also comes from investment income from a winery and an agricultural company. 6. Grand Duke Henry of Luxembourg. Estimated net worth, $4 billion. The Duke of Luxembourg lives in Berg Castle with his wife, 5 children, and 4 grandchildren. In addition, the family also owns a holiday home in Cabasson in the south of France. According to reports, since 1948, the family has received an income of more than $300,000 per year to perform royal functions, and this income is only considered pocket money. 5. Dubai's Emir Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Estimated net worth, $14 billion. The Vice President of the United Arab Emirates and Dubai's Emir Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum founded globally renowned luxury aviation companies, Emirates Airlines, as well as large enterprises such as Jumeirah Group and Dubai Global Ports Group. He also participated in some major projects, such as turning Dubai into a futuristic village as it is now, and the construction of Palm Island and Burj Khalifa. At the same time, he is also a well-trained equestrian athlete and a recognized Arab poet. It can be said that money can cultivate many hobbies. 4. Abu Dhabi's Emir Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan. Estimated net worth, $18 billion. Although he serves as the President of the United Arab Emirates and the Emir of Abu Dhabi, his assets are not related to the country. His wealth comes from his chairmanship of the Abu Dhabi Investment Authority, which manages the UAE's surplus oil, estimated to be worth $5 trillion. He also has a half-brother who owns Manchester City Football Club. According to reports, Sheikh also owns a lot of property in London, but the main reason he is known is his passion for charity. 3. King of Saudi Arabia Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud. Estimated net worth, $18 billion. Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, the King of Saudi Arabia, ranks third on the list in terms of personal wealth. However, if considering family wealth, the Saudi royal family is believed to be the wealthiest in the world, with an estimated fortune exceeding $1 trillion. Unlike many other monarchs on this list, the Saudi monarch is not merely symbolic in the national regime. The family has been a pervasive source of authority and power on the oil-rich peninsula for generations. Beyond the wealth he and his family have amassed from oil and investments, the family is extremely secretive about their wealth and assets. However, it is known worldwide that the family owns some of the most expensive houses, cars, yachts, helicopters, private planes, and artworks, and this may just be the tip of the iceberg. 2. Sultan of Brunei Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah estimated net worth, $28 billion. Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah, the world's second longest reigning monarch after Queen Elizabeth II, also serves as the Prime Minister of Brunei. These two roles make him the absolute ruler of Brunei. His wealth reportedly comes from his involvement in the export of oil and natural gas. In fact, Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah, in addition to being listed as one of the world's richest people, resides in the world's largest palace, the Istana Nurul Iman, which boasts over 1,778 rooms. Additionally, the Sultan owns a fleet of over 600 Rolls-Royces, making him the envy of the world. King of Thailand Maha Vajiralongkorn estimated net worth, $43 billion. Topping this list is the highly controversial King of Thailand, Maha Vajiralongkorn. The 72-year-old succeeded to the throne following his father's death in 2016. His family owns over 16,210 acres of land in Thailand and holds 40,000 lease contracts nationwide, 17,000 of which are in the capital. In addition, the king holds a significant number of shares in Siam Cement Group and Siam Commercial Bank. If that's not enough, the King of Thailand also owns the Golden Jubilee Diamond, the world's largest faceted diamond. After the 2006 military coup in Thailand, the Thai monarch effectively regained power and further strengthened royal power a few years later, with the world's strictest, lèse-majesté, law. However, Thai citizens are discontented with his lavish lifestyle and immense wealth, which is why Thai youth have been protesting for reform of the monarchy, seeking royal reform, and seeking to amend a law that prohibits insulting the Thai royal family. However, so far, no progress has been made, making this monarch, who resides in Bavaria, Germany, and whose expenses are paid by the public purse, constantly controversial. It can be seen that most of the monarchs on this list are wealthy due to their possession of oil resources, indicating that black gold is still the mainstream at present. As for Maha Vajiralongkorn, he will certainly never abdicate until his death, otherwise he cannot continue his extravagant lifestyle. Which of these kings do you envy the most?